everybody, Jeff from Corrugated Cavalier here. I'm coming to you with another video on spear warm-ups and drills. Part 1 was all in place, with the feet in place. I'll put that up here. And part 2 is incorporating some body movement with the techniques. Still some isolation, but starting to put that with movement. So once again, this stuff isn't in the manual. I just like to come up with some stuff on my own for solo training purposes, and also just to get some more just general facility with the weapon. All right, so let's just get right to it with some footwork starting off.
All right, so here we're just doing some footwork, accrescere, and then passare across the line, and I'm going from porta di ferro mezzana to dente di zinghiaro. You could use different pasta though. And here I'm thinking about what I'm going to do and rearranging my feet. So I'm about to do the footwork that Luke from the Exiles showed in his video. I'll link that below, where you accrescere outside and then you do mezza volta, and I can see how that works with the beat well. Here I am just doing passing fendente and then sottano with the other side. They're really just beats here because we're not cutting with the spear. And then I do my mezzani. I could see this being good for half sorting or poleaxe work too, I think. And here, sottani. I kind of mess up there and go back to fendente, but so it goes. And I fix it here, I believe. Yeah, that's better. And I'm trying to keep my arms extended to keep as much away from my body as possible, since the point is defense there. And here we're going to do passing cuts, fendente, or really beats. Once again, I just use those terms for convenience. And I'm switching my hands every time. Boom, switch. Then here my mezzani switch, mezzani switch, mezzano switch, mezzano switch, and sottani switch, sottani, sottano switch, sottano switch, sottano switch. And here is just some thrust work. And you could include a beat here because I'm just stepping and putting my point on line, but you could also put the beat in there if you wanted to, and that's getting really close to the basic technique of the plays anyways. You could also do this from different pasta. I'm using vera croce but stepping forward there on the left. And here we are doing the finestra. I think this one is really good to practice coming through and moving your hands, because it can be a little bit awkward, and if the butt of the spear doesn't clear your chest, then you're kind of in trouble, and you get stuck. And then here I'm going to try something that Luke suggested as well, which I thought was an awesome idea, coming through and couching the lance. I had never thought about that for whatever reason when you're not on horseback, but it makes total sense. I was like, why didn't I think of that? That's awesome. So here I am practicing that. That's also down in the video below that I talked about earlier in the comments section, or in the show more. And this looks the same, but this is Guy Windsor's cutting drill. So boom, boom, and then a half cut with the point on line and thrust. And this is kind of another Guy Windsor thing. Volta stabile, mezza volta, tutta volta. Switch hands, depending on which side you're on. So it's hand switching and footwork, and keeping the point on line no matter where you turn. So this was valuable to me as well.
All right, so there you have it. Just a few warm-ups and drills to get your body moving and get a little bit more familiar with the spear. Wasn't perfect, but it's stuff I'm working on. That's why I keep drilling. The next video will be on a drill that I came up with to go through all 6 pasta, and the beat, thrust, as well as the counter in a single drill to go through everything in the spear section for Fiore, basically. Thank you all for coming by the channel. As always, we're getting close to 100 subscribers, so at 100 subscribers I'll make a cool video. Maybe I'll put up a poll if I can figure that out, so you guys can vote on what you'd like to see. So yeah, click like, subscribe, share this around to people who might find it interesting. Follow me on Twitter at CorrugatedCavo1. Thank you again for coming by the channel. Be good to each other, and ciao.